penalized as of yet, but Steel is considering that as he was maybe thinking about trying to get behind this play. Ethan, new guy on the block here, seeing what he could do, and it looks like 100 Thieves will allow this plant to happen at C and try to play for a retake. It's going to have to come through the defensive spawn or through garage, depending on what they are able to find with the Aldrum, which they do get a tag out of one. Ethan for his first official kill here in the VCT, but it is an even 4v4. And now it comes down to Steel. His timing, could it be good? No, not the case. Sam and EU able to find one. And well, that might be enough. 3v2 situation, still trying to work their way through the dirt cover, will be denied. Ethan, last player left alive, and NRG lock things down, denying the retake, and they win the pistol. Largely through the B window, but there is one player lurking inside the site by the gong. That will be Shanks. EU here with him, and well, Steel finds the timing, but EU clears a different side. Steel trying to toggle for the spike defusal, but Sam on the site, he's done well to find a couple. Last player is Android. Still has a hot hands available, has to win the gunfight, finds the first, hot hands comes through. Will there be enough damage here for him to find the kill? There will be. Pack, here comes the retake very quick, and goodness, the space cleared from Asuna is nasty. Finds himself one elimination. Does he expect the second? Maybe, but EU still finds the kill, but nobody is playing for the defense of the actual planet itself. And 100 Thieves just stick it. Find the easy defuse. Over towards Hell. The hot hands will stall this retake attempt pretty quickly. Oh, now the aftershock comes through, but Asuna, he does get flashed and hit by a recon bolt, but the take is still pretty solid as Asuna will find two. Now EU trying to hold things up with Shanks, and so far successful. Time becoming a problem. 2v2. Nitro with his second elimination. Dabs responds to the first. Not going to get the second, but time is a problem, and Nitro's going to try to stick this. It'll be close.
No, I'm pretty sure he's got it. He's barely got this one. It will be 100 Thieves for sure.
Sticking the first defuse, winning a last-second take here, and also denying, like you mentioned, over towards Asuna. Oh my goodness, how has he avoided being seen by anybody from NRG? Gonna go straight to a showstopper. Not gonna get the kill on Andrew, but a lot of damage will be there. The trade eventually comes into play, but it is NRG who comes overall on top. 3v2 situation to the spike. Time could be the biggest opponent here for this retake. Hunter's Fury has been earned. Daps is sneaking his way up the heaven stairs. But will he get timing on this? Out the window goes Hiko. Does he ever expect that a player is now up top in heaven? Apparently not, as Daps finds the kill. Hiko in a really tough position, and he will be scouted out by a recon bolt. Not enough time, like you mentioned, for the defusal. Just hoping for a couple of kills. Saw there for a moment. This is already a different full eco from 100 Thieves, not getting aggressive. Instead, they're going to full stack over towards middle. They're able to get a nice flashpoint breakthrough for one. Still finds the second. EU desperately trying to hold on, and he's actually going to get fault line for a moment, but he's still able to find their eliminations. But the rifles have been collected, and 100 Thieves, they're all of a sudden in a position where, well, it was a 2v1.
For a Hunter's Fury first, and Hiko counters with his own Hunter's Fury and connects. That's the round over.
Toggle the spike. EU not going to play for the Hunter's Fury, but does get shrugged off the angle. Hiko wants to challenge, but now has to reconsider as he will come over. EU will connect on one and the second further attempt. So 100 Thieves retake will have to largely wait until they find success from the front. Paranoia comes out. Oh, and oh my goodness, Android gets baited by from the shadows. What in the world happened right there? 1-for-1 exchange. Time now again becoming a bit of a problem for 100 Thieves, but they're on the full surround. Sam right on top of the spike site. We'll see one player. Shanks able to assist onto Ethan. Last hope comes down to Hiko. He will find the first, but time becoming an issue. And now as he gives up the full defuse. Wait, no, not going to be there. I was going to say, goodness gracious.
Oh my god. That's a heart attack and a half there. I mean, they'll default on other parts of the map. Ethan, he hasn't had kills because no one goes C. Here we go, Asuna probably looking for two. Somehow misses, so that one's an official Rosa ult for sure. Very low HP for a few members of NRG. Shanks will get a kill, and we even up 4-4.
A lot of damage still was confirmed on the back end of that showstopper. 4v3 for 100 Thieves, but NRG do successfully get the plant. Knowing that there's a player up top in heaven, he's able to find the first, Sam the second, but Ethan's on the way in. Shanks misses the right click, but was able to create a bit of space. Still 2v2, very doable here. Ethan for one, not gonna get the snap on the EU. Now down to Hiko, no chance there. Still not made their way onto site. Here comes the utility. That will be the play forward, but you've got Sam lurking behind it, not gonna be able to confirm a kill. Maybe a missed opportunity. Asuna for one, Steal another. And how about the third for 100 Thieves? They make their way on brilliantly. Nitro to play a little bit of cannon fodder up front. They cleanly retake. Are you oh my goodness.
Time.
Is it gonna get there? Middle to join 100 Thieves on this retake attempt from the front. Steel already in. And the shock dart from Hiko finds the kill. Recon Bolt finds absolutely nothing. Through the dark cover as we go. Android good for one, but it's another 2v2. Hunter's Fury gonna come out, trying to deny the spike defusal, and it finds elimination. Halfway done. Ethan trying to stick, does not fully hold it, and shakes over to NRG's flank attempt. Steel here in combination with Hiko.
Nice.
Beautiful first shot from Hiko, and I think he realizes that no way is this the only player that's in the mix. Wide peek will get information that Android's here. He will find a counter trade, but NRG's defense on the retake from the front much more successful, and it comes just down to Steel for a 1v4.
Yep, and now Steel just looking for one kill here, misses all the shots, and E will pick that one up for, I believe, his second so far.
NRG will have to forfeit and then play the retake. Keep in mind, you've got Ethan on a long flank, but will he actually be in here in time? Because Shanks is already on the way in. I think he got body blocked by a Steel and recognized his movement was not as smooth as he would normally anticipate. Good trades, though, for 100 Thieves, and as EU tries to make a play, he gets shut down even before Ethan's full flank is there, so...
Might have to play through the smoke over towards Link and Spawn as well. Paranoia, I believe, catches two, so let's see if NRG can make it time.
Oh, Dab's able to find 2 eliminations, but now it's just down to Sob 1v1 Ethan! Those that are now off the table for 100 Thieves. They will successfully get the plant, or will they? Hunter's Fury tags the first, stalls things out. The second attempt for the plant now coming through. Shanks is on the way. He misses the right click, and Nitro and Hiko are able to gain enough space to get the spike planted. Oh, NRG were just trying to play the clock, but it turns against them, and now they're in a 2v5.
That right-click miss can have serious implications here. It has some very dire consequences because NRG are probably not going to win this round. Android will try his best, run it back, instantly gets punished. Dabs can't get anything done towards window either, and here it is.
Good shock dart placement from EU. Ethan will see that there is information down low. Caught the curveball out his Android, but he stays alive. Ethan's able to find the first kill. EU desperately trying to hold on, but it's asuna able to find 2 kills. And with that, NRG have been bounced out of the A site, allowing Nitro a plant.
And they got to save. NRG shouldn't go for this. It's 2v4. There's a Rolling Thunder as well. I mean, if they go for this, they might be able to force out the Rolling Thunder. They kill Nitro, which is actually even better, but the tag onto Som via the cam is definitely annoying. With this kind of 2v3 and low HP on Asuna, I think they've actually got a reasonable position now, but know that if they lose, their economy's really screwed.
2v2 all of a sudden, and Daps is making a play for it. They know exactly where Steel is playing. Daps good for the first, 30 HP. Shock dart, ooh, just barely dashed away from. Spy cam will come out. Gets the tag, tries to make the play, but Hiko denies.
He's respecting NRG enough to even throw in the Hunters, well, not the Hunters, really the Rolling Thunder, and this should result in a plant. EU needs to land a lot of damage on shocks.
Oh, he does find a lot off the first, but it's still Ethan that gets first blood and then puts himself right back on for the plant. The judge play will be good, and the spike planter does get killed. It does not fully get planted. So now it's a 3v2, and Dabs at long range finds the kill into Hiko. Just down to Steel, and he's behind this entire play. He's gonna have to go quickly, or NRG will tie this up off of a thrifty. No more time to plant. Has to play for the kills and won't even be able to do that.
That's actually a huge read from Daps as well. I think a lot of teams have now wisened up to the fact that you do have a lurk coming through, but never mind that Android with a runner back will get 2. So far looking pretty good. Just enough time to spot the third. Can't quite get the kill to Nitro. Tagged by a drone as well. He's been revealed.
Good flash.
So far, no one's really coming in.
Flash will allow him to get Shanks, though. 3v2 situation. Android fighting his third elimination just down to Hiko. Still has an owl drone to play with. Sees that nobody's on the spike for now. Needs to keep his life. Finds the first kill. Gets the second. This would be a 1v3 for Hiko, but Android finds the 4th kill. Time. A problem. Does he still have it? No, he does not.
Asuna has to go big here. Showstopper at the ready. Doesn't know that EU's around the corner. Has to check it, and we'll lose the duel. That is going to be pretty awful for 100 Thieves. It will at least get traded by Steel, and here comes a Silver play. Easy shot from Dabs. Gets a free upgrade. Spike on the floor, and now Steel in a ton of trouble.
Has to commit to a 1v1, otherwise he'll be overwhelmed from behind. Clear, though, of A long. 3 players stacked that direction. And with a little bit of aggression through C, they should know that this play is online. Showstopper denied. Som finds a second. He stabs to a third. How about a 4th? No. Ethan able to keep this play alive for 100 Thieves, but at what cost? Daps now from behind. EU from the side. Easy shots there, and NRG cleanly get the retake. Try to save this. Cake at 13-11. Fault line stalls the hit. Recon Bolt, as you mentioned, came through. Nitro sees a bit of information, but wants to play off the intel onto this Sova player, but it shakes over the top for 1. EU considers hitting for the defusal. Hiko, he finds one elimination. Steel in the backside, lines up the following two, and we've got overtime. A difficult gamble stack that you have to kind of get through. Nice paranoia that stalls things down. 15 seconds on the clock. The hit now underway. Ethan caught in a million different types of smoke fall. Down to 10 seconds to go. Steel for 2 has kept this site opened up, at least for now. Down to 5. Spike will plant, and Daps is lurking. If he overpeaks here, though, it could be problematic. And Nitro, he finds one elimination, the flashpoint out, but EU avoids it. Turns, finds his 3rd kill in NRG. There's a trap wire that'll stall his hit, so you have to really focus on what's coming from the front. Android, first one forward. Oh my goodness, the flash is brilliant. Finds 2 for free. Thumb now here to help, but it's Nitro and Steel. Locking things up, Shanks from the high ground. No chance with the operator. Ethan play on top of the C site like that. Completely catching NRG unaware. Steel sees a couple weapons, just taking some spam shots. He's gonna have some help. As Nitro, but this Android, he finds himself 2 Hiko on the way in, only good for 1, and NRG will rotate through B to a wide open A site in this 2v2. Well, you gotta keep in mind that the plant will actually allow Daps to see this from up top in heaven in case Som does fall. Dark cover in the play, and Som is thinking that it's still coming through A. Now up top, there's that free angle that we were mentioning. Dark cover will keep them safe. Into the smoke. Som, he gets taken down. Daps! Oh, he can't do anything from the post plant setup in heaven. And with the kill from Ethan, 100 Thieves will break the offensive juggernaut and put themselves up 14-13.
Because NRG was stacking hard B, and now the NRG are back into defaults. 100 Thieves are out of time. They gotta go.
Can they block off this angle from Shanks, though? The answer, no. Keeps it completely open, and Shanks is able to capitalize. EU, shock dart right in front of his face, and Steel will find the kill even though he's tagged down. Spike does get planted. Now it's down to the retake attempt. Som is good for not just 1, but 2, and Daps cleans things up. We initially go offense for offense. How about a little bit of defense for defense? We're tied up again at 14.
NRG to maybe go that way. And now Steel's like, yep, they're all here. I'm just gonna have to wait for this one. Oh my god, he read that. Shanks was gonna go for that.
You want to talk about defensive trap wires, that's why it's there, apparently. Android is allowed still to get the spike planted, so NRG are setting up their post plant in this 4v5. 100 Thieves are going to be full hitting this from the front, and Steel's found a 2nd elimination. Hiko clearing space with the Al drone. Sees a player down low. That's Som. Absolutely stall things out the paranoia, but Steel finds his 3rd elimination. Could he possibly just do it all himself? Might need to. EU and Som find a couple of kills. Som, are you good for more? Yes, he is, but paranoia comes out, but the recon bolt will also be into play. Finding some information. Som trying to spam through the C garage alley, but it's Ethan who finds first blood. EU with the shock dart, though. Android one more. Tilting in favor of the NRG defense, and Daps takes down the spike carrier. Not done yet. Hiko's still alive, will fall. All rests on the shoulders of Steel, where eventually that camera will scout him out, trying to play forward, nowhere to go. And we're gonna continue forward. 15-15 the tally. Daps is lurk through mid. You can see 100 Thieves are looking for him. They know that he's gotta be playing around the backside, and meanwhile, Hiko gets a shock dart through. Daps, though, has stayed concealed. And he's on his way forward, but 100 Thieves is already on the site. Steel putting pressure through C long. Finds himself a kill. Knows there's another one around the corner. Taking some spam shots, but has to fall back for the reload. EU with the exchange, but no! And meanwhile, the spike gets defused.
Super open, though. I don't know if C long could necessarily see it. They're not going to play there. Steel's actually hidden behind the box into the back of sight. NRG have a player advantage. Can they use it effectively? Here comes Paranoia. It will be countered by the Aftershock of Nitro as well. But with Ethan down, it's now down to a 3v5.
Android's able to find the next kill. Flashpoint on the way through. Keeps Nitro alive. He finds 2, not a 3rd, though. Hiko, can he potentially save the day? Sure, why not? And 100 Thieves clean up the NRG retake. It takes us 32 rounds, but 100 Thieves strike first.
Walk down coming through from NRG. Steel, was he ready?
Yep. Finds one. Not gonna be able to get a second, but help is here. Ethan, patient. Not quite enough, but it doesn't make a difference because Steel has found 3. Picks up a sheriff, but EU will punish. And so we'll stay with a small advantage for 100 Thieves in this offense in a 3v2.
Steel maybe getting a little bit greedy there. Sees a free gun into the ground. Likes to lap that one up, and it's going to give NRG maybe some utility to win, especially with Daps. Long range headshot onto Nitro. No more healing. Plant's going to come in, but there's enough time for the rest of NRG to regroup. EU's on the way here. Half HP for Asuna as well, and he's making a long rotation back to short. There's a small timing window. Maybe an isolation kill. I don't think NRG realize it. Now 100 Thieves are back together.
Yeah, I don't think they fully expected Asuna to give up the showers play to come back towards middle, but as soon as he throws out these paint shells, that will be information gained. Owl drone out. Tag will be there, but EU able to find the kill. Just down to Hiko. He's been so good with these shot darts. Can he be so once more? Tries to take the long peek, but he gets tagged up heavily. Doesn't even matter. Hiko, 1v1. Bang! Bang! Hiko for 2! Everything will have to go through Shanks, who's down to 22 HP. He does hear the footsteps. Can he go 1 kill here? Yeah, sure, why not? That's also the spike down. Wait, the barrier orb is also in play. If he can hold his life a little bit longer, maybe there's an opportunity to kill the clock off. Sam is also essentially in this play, if not just barely. Tries to spam to the dark cover, gets a bit of damage, but the spike does get planted. Unbelievable 3v4 situation, still not done yet. Shrouded step for Sam as he gets on top of the play, and now it's just down to Nitro to try to hold on to this. Knows that he's got some wall to work with. Timing of the peak not favorable. And now it's up to Steel. 1 HP. They're looking. They're trying to find him. Steel finds 1 kill. Tries to spam. The defuse is in play. Gonna stay alive. Shrugs them off, but Sam finds the kill. And here comes his move. Paranoia comes out. Will there be any kills for it? No, 100 Thieves are going to find 1, but Shanks finds his way on for 2. If even exchange, pinstripe kill feed 2v2 situation. Paint shells, gonna deal some damage to Hiko, but he still finds the kill. Has he killed off enough time? They know where Steel is. Deals with a recon bolt, tries to spam. Wait a second, EU finds the kill. Does he have time to secure the back end of the plan? Of course he does.
I mean, they get the extra 2,900. Here comes Asuna though. Right up in showers, gets the first kill, connects onto the second as well, and that's going to open up 100 Thieves to collect this round, potentially 3 versus 5. Now, Ultimate's available for NRG, but they would have to start thinking about using these. Android's down, so you can count out that runner back now. This round is going 100 Thieves 100%.
Unbelievable. I mean, initially for NRG, the delayed peek through shower, I think maybe raises a couple of question marks, but then beyond that, just the beautiful read, pushing Android back off the paint shells. Couple of trailing tap shots through the cyber cage, good for the kill. And like you mentioned, this would be a very difficult round. I think you would feel that NRG could even potentially even get a retake on the cards, and EU will sneak in towards Lamps, at least initially, but he decides to fade back, and like you just mentioned.
So a trap wire, I believe that's from Steel. Here comes the teleport from Ethan as well. Does he commit? Not quite, but he checks no one's there.
Shanks' position has been revealed. Defensive Hunter's Fury out for EU. The spike still planted behind the barrier orb. Damage coming through from a multitude of different angles. 100 Thieves down to 3 players. Android clears Lamps with the run it back, and it's just down to Hiko. Would be probably the most incredible 1v5 we've ever seen, but not gonna happen here. Paint shells as well coming through, making life extra difficult for 100 Thieves. Android down low. He's good for 1. Shanks responds to Asuna, who was blast packing into his face. And now it's up to Hiko again. 1v4, now made a bit easier, but the spike is not in hand. There will not likely be enough time for him to confirm all these kills, and NRG will be up 5-2 here early on Bind.
Further gun round after this.
A lot of utility being exchanged, but Hiko's gonna use his to go to Hunter's Fury. Can he confirm? Sure, why not? How about a second? Hiko for 2 off the Hunter's Fury. Daps trying to hold on, throws out the neural theft. This is 100 Thieves in a very disadvantageous position off the weapons alone, but they've made things interesting. Still onto the site is Asuna. He'll fall, but Hiko turns to more traditional weaponry. Finds a headshot. We've got a 3v2 in favor of 100T, who have gotten onto the site for a plant, but Nitro reads the teleporter, and Daps will shrug him off, but immediately wrapping back to what will be a wide open A site for 100 Thieves.
Oh, Daps has a 1v1 now. Hiko's here. They got a battle. Hiko wins it for 4 kills and a headshot with the Sheriff as well. This is a Hiko round for sure. EU might die here as well. Ethan will take it down, and I said this already, Shift. I said this. Well, good news for NRG is now 100 Thieves can't use the barrier orb to actually get a free plant in. Daps should get a 1-for-1 kill. He'll probably die afterwards, but the first kill's for free. The second one's going to cost extra, and he's not going to get it. Nitro gets the clean up here. Showstopper coming on through from the side of Asuna. Is it going to hit? Might not matter. Android's getting more than a bit of value off this runner back, but he'll go down. And EU, no HP, no chance.
Now, if you're 100 Thieves, you're just looking at this playthrough A main as far as being your only barrier of success. Daps will read it with the spy cam, but also gets pushed back. Sam makes use of a trap wire for an elimination, and NRG's defense in a very solid spot. Nitro's going to try to stick for a plant, but as soon as the cyber cage fails, Daps able to find the kill, and it comes down to a 2v4.
Okay, is this still doable? Might TP? Yes, he will TP, but... Yeah, Steel came back, though. Steel's going to have to really try and lurk here. That's one really decent kill. He needs to try and get a TP. Gets a third onto Android, and now Neural Theft into the teleporter. Pretty decent, trying to bait someone to follow him. Neural Theft is going to allow hiko to find locations, get the free plant. TP over means they should have hookah control plus long. NRG doubled entry through from CT. 2 versus 2. Low HP on Steel. Remember, 30 HP. He's one shot away. Steel needs to play this one very carefully.
Reveals his position. Player nearby gets caught. Just down to hiko, but said that a couple of times before. There's the first. Knows the second contestant's nearby. Throws a shoulder. Tries to take the fight. Gets him caught mid-reload. And hiko does it again.
Doesn't see anything. Just checking no one's inside. Steel, again, Steel has to bait.
Shells.
This needs to be huge from Asuna.
Curveball comes out. They try to make the play, but it's the shells that actually confirms the kill. So now you're down to a 2v2. How have they been allowed to do this? This is what, a 2v5 situation? And now 100 Thieves have the B site. Hunter's Fury coming out, that will take care of Steel. Paranoia was though also spent. Asuna trying to hold on, but EU from across the map. Does he find information off this Aldrin? He has a Hunter's Fury to spend. Gets the tag, immediately hits the triggers. And he locked down this player in the back, just over the top. And meanwhile, Sam has found 1 kill. Resurrection in play. Sam, do you have the spam? No, he does not. So the resurrection comes through marginally successfully. A lot of AoE coming into play. Asuna fortunate to be alive, if not just barely. Sam also considering, can he check things out? He actually is going to go back to safety.
Recon's going to come on through, not a bait. This is going to be the real play, and with hiko down, this might be it.
30 seconds left.
Spike will be planted behind the barrier orb. Neural Theft was spent. Also, the Paranoia just came out. So NRG have the numbers, but there's no one playing behind this. It just comes down to, can Asuna actually find a handful of kills here? Decent shots coming through, plus the shock dart, really nowhere for him to go. Nitro, how good could you be? Not enough ammunition. There's just too many members running at him. Need to and execute to be, and it does. But Nitro up top, deals with the spike carrier, stays alive, gets the reload off, but not going to find anything beyond it. Daps also tagged down low, but is able to survive for now. Ethan takes the position of his former squad mate. Right click's not going to be there, and now we've got a 4v2 post plan in favor of NRG.
Ethan would need to win that 1v1 to allow a 3v3 retake to happen. Because he doesn't win that, they don't have any control over into hookah. No control into hookah means for 100 Thieves, this will be a very difficult retake. Even with hiko alive on full HP now, Asuna has only 48 to play with. Would have to win this 1v1. Does versus EU. Can he clear the rest of long? No, Sam will get it. And now hiko by himself, 1 versus 3, not going to happen. And NRG, that's ridiculous. I mean, that's good enough now that 100 Thieves should be able to cleanly retake this one. There's 3 over towards long. A little bit more U-tool will lock them out. There's no wall. There's no smoke for another 10. Okay, Shanks are going to make it interesting. The recon could be pretty huge as well. They haven't quite deleted the recon yet. Time is going to maybe be an issue here.
EU's going to be good for 1 and a second, not a third. Ethan, 1v1 situation. Doesn't expect the last player is also over towards B long. Android moving forward. Here comes the blast pack initiation from Shanks. On the way in, a lot of information on where exactly the Sage is playing, but Steel was never checked. So he finds 1. Is that going to be enough? Daps 1v1, able to take down Nitro. 4v3 we go. And the spike has made its way, well, not yet. Should be able to make its way onto A, but they're not feeling confident about this yet. Our NRG, and they're actually going to rotate away from this play.
Now, there is a gun on the floor. If NRG rotate away from this one, the gun will be free to pick up. You do see a player still here. Som should have the off angle. Asuna doesn't check it. He's even caught swapping guns. Ethan long range is taken down by EU, and 100 Thieves now no longer have to rotate towards B. They can just keep playing here. They'll get the free plant. Daps will clean up the last kill on minimal HP. They'll collect the extra.
I won't say in worse positions, but similar ones, and they've been able to clutch things up. Daps will read information, and that will be enough for him to say, I'm not interested. He'll back away. Ethan able to find 1 and steal another as they just dart down the long. Try to cut off the rotation as Shanks, but only gets 1 of 2.
Okay, here we go. 100 Thieves. I mean, they even have an extra resurrection if they want to play into it, but I think the 4v2 advantage is enough. 100 T still need...
Over towards the defender spawn. Ethan will get first point of contact. Sees the information, just backs down. Wants to make sure that help can be there. Also still holding onto a Paranoia. Will throw that out, but no one can really convert onto this. So the spike will be planted. That's a flash that's down. Teleporter play from Nitro as he makes his way around the back through hookah. Showstopper does get baited out. That should be confirming for a kill, but Ethan finds that anyways, and Android still walks away with 2. So Android not likely going to come in at any point of contact with this. Ethan will actually commit to the from the shadows from behind. 1v1 versus daps. It would be a big one, but he gets worked around the barrier orb. The Hunter's Fury that comes through doesn't even stall the spike plant. NRG looking primed for 12 unless someone can absolutely pop off. Is it time for Asuna? Well, maybe. Finds himself 2. That will allow Hiko to get onto the site. Has to clear out showers. Does he get a timing here onto Android? Wants to try to push. Sees the weapon. Finds the kill. Asuna for 3. 2v2 situation. Now it falls on the shoulders of Asuna. Would have to be an ace. Gets information. Finds the 4th. Knows where the last player is. Paint Shell's trying to push him out, but can he actually find the kill in time? Blast back over. Asuna will use this to get at least to halfway in the defusal. Shanks on the opposite. Picture in picture. Oh my God. An ace for Asuna! Keeps 100 Thieves not just in the map!
It might be a 1-for-0, but the 1-for-1 is so good for 100 Thieves as Ethan also TP's over. Might be an over TP. No, he is going to be here in time because NRG are committing to B.
Daps good for 1. Nitro trying to hold his ground will fall. Ethan is going to be the next one up. He's trying to get behind this play quickly, and he is already in here in hookah, but he will reveal his position by trying to fire through the dark cover. Help is, though, on the way. It's Steel that will be here. 2v3 retake required. Bit of information off of the jump peak. Will there be any actual challenges to this play over by Hookah, though, is the real question. Steel just doing his work on the container. Has not found much, if any, damage whatsoever. Ethan now down and in. Not going to find the first kill onto EU, and Sam picks up the rest.
They reveal that now, and this is where they go for the hit.
Blind showstopper connects onto Steel. It was just trying to be used to clear off the quad box, and Ethan in the cheeky corner could not find anything with it. NRG. 5v2 now as EU finds the kill. They want to go to a set. 2 kills away from doing it. It all rests onto both Nitro and Hiko. And you've got a judge in the hands of Nitro. It would look to be an AR or a Guardian. No, it's a Bucky. I'm just kidding. It's just a weird skin. Makes his way forward. Does he see 1? A lot of damage. Finds the kill. That should be a weapon collected. Clears the tight corner. Nitro will be the one with the weapon in hand. Daps, though, finds the immediate kill. It would have to be a 1v4. No chance. We'll see you on a set. We'll likely be waiting for this take until they maybe get it charged again, unless this play to the tree is good. Hiko, shock dart at his feet. A lot of damage, but no kills to speak of. And Nitro is currently stuck behind this barrier orb. He's going to see a bit of information. Finds a kill. Hello, and eventually falls. And so now as NRG have taken the site, it's once again up to 100 Thieves, seeing if they can find a way to retake.
I mean, that was pretty funny as well. You see Sam and EU do a double take. Like, I think I saw someone behind the wall. Was there someone there? Yep, there was a player. Nitro was there. We'll get the kill. Technically, I mean, it's a bit of a cheesy play. Nitro can only get 1 kill there, likely before he goes down. It's a 4v2 now. I'm not expecting too much from 100 Thieves unless maybe Steel can really make some magic happen. It's down to Hiko, the clutch master, but 1 versus 4. It's too many members alive. They shoot his body again, and NRG pick up the pistol.
They do stick to get Sam on board. Ethan is the only defense member that was initially on the A site, but you also have to watch out for Steel as he continues to just lurk around corners. My goodness, how good is he at doing that? Boombot almost able to come into play, but nothing can make a difference. Asuno, another nice snap. 4v2 situation. Daps desperately trying to hold on. Patient shots from EU, but cannot find the kill into Nitro, leaving Daps at a 1v3. 16 health to play with. And, well, eventually all of the angles will be cleared. Although Daps has seen 1 and a second. If he gets this 3rd, but this Bucky into play. Sam setting up. Oh, but Steel still finds the first kill. Nanostorm will also come in. He even reads the dash into play, but Shanks, after taking the brute force of 1 Bucky shot, will still find the kill and will go 4v4.
I mean, he's got a couple of pixels to work through. Still manages to find the right click. Ethan gets the kill into Daps as well, so no plant for now. Going to delay things for NRG. Low HP for Shanks. It's not looking great for their chance at the post plant. They would have to find another kill pretty quickly. Shanks, the position lineup. Asuna and Ethan get cleaned up. That's 3 now that Shanks has got on board. 3v2 as well. 100 Thieves, nobody to heal. Hiko plus Nitro on an off angle. They have at least got Tree. Hiko on the recon. Destroyed.
Does get the read that there is a player in hell, but does he read that there are 2 players down low is the real question. Nitro seems to think that, okay, maybe we can get an isolated pick here, but EU shuts it down before it can really occur. Hiko in the dark cover does feel blessed to find 1, but
gone off the table. 100 Thieves now have entered B, but they have so much to clear.
2-2 post-plant setup. Nitro deals with 1. They don't expect the second, but Daps is now revealed his position with the Spectre. Blast Pack will push him around. Nitro for the kill. Retake looking pretty primed to go. 3v2 situation. Curveball for Android. Can't follow up on it. The recon Vulcan reveals the position. They're going to stick for a resurrection as well. Simultaneously, Nitro finds the third. Shanks tails on the Blight Storm, finds one, finds the second, looking for the full ace, needs to find the fifth. He's actually killed largely enough time off. Oh, what a commitment that is for Shanks. Now EU into the Hunter's Fury, trying to clear off that back archway, but he's missed largely about everything. So NRG, as they move forward just with the weaponry, it's good for a couple. hiko, almost, but only with a find of one of what would have been lovely to get a second. Showstopper in the play, quickly for asuna, finds one, actually able to use the blast back to stay alive, and Ethan has found a kill. What a retake that is from 100 Thieves. One more player to deal with this android. Spike is though being held. Android good for one, but the hot hands does not connect, and the retake is good, even in the face of Android's 3 kills.
Towards Heaven and NRG coming over towards A.
Here comes the hit. Cloudburst in play, but the flash is good. Asuna finding the kill also. That means the spike carrier's down, but Sam responds to both defensive players in the A site. Hunter's Fury coming out. hiko able to find the first kill onto Sam. Would love to get more, but not able to do too much. No damage to speak of either, as Android will recover the spike. Immediately stick for a plant, and there'll be a 2v3 retake required. Daps is just on a sheriff, but we've seen him do incredible things with this pistol, one of which might be right around the corner. Him versus Nitro.
Oh my god!
You couldn't write a better script than that. And it's just up to hiko for a 1v3, and I guess I'll pay him the same due diligence. We've seen him do incredible things in situations like this as well.
I think if Nitro gets that kill, this is a different round. It's 2 versus 2, possible retake. hiko's just trying to take a bit of revenge for his teammate that will do so, but that might be all he gets. EU gets the cleanup there, and NRG don't have to use anything further. Don't go for the retake. They sacrifice another one over to NRG, 8-2. Android kills Ethan, and now 2 alive. There's really just not going to be any time left. EU is at least going to use an ultimate. hiko makes it slightly more expensive. hiko, or sooner rather, if he goes for this, likely is just going to die.
Well, he does find one pretty darn cleanly. Knows the second one's down low, but EU paint shells wonderfully placed, but still can't confirm a kill. A lot of damage, though. This makes things much more doable for 100 Thieves, especially when you've got a shotgun first steal. They find first blood.
I gotta be honest, he's getting a lot of value. As soon as he gets a kill now, it's on 5 versus 3, and this is suddenly doable. If they can get some guns, that would be massive for the side. 100 Thieves. Shanks goes down also, and another kill. 100 Thieves. A free kill from Nitro. There's no way. Nitro is just gonna clean this one up.
There's the peak. This comes down to how are they gonna retake their own spike site. Showstopper now coming forward. Asuna trying to clear things out. Does find the kill on Android, but the trade is there for EU. Sam as well. Also finds not just one, but a second. Steel is sticking for a defuse, but is getting pushed off by the recon bolt and NRG. The NRG retake will be stalled pretty convincingly, but now that the orbs have fallen away, Steel mid able to find another kill. hiko, recon bolt in hand, go away from Cloudburst to fade away. It's on to Ethan, at least go 1 for 1, and he does. Shots from hiko, another headshot comes into play. Shock darts being exchanged. He backs away from it, but the recon bolt finds nothing and Steel falls. NRG, if they win this pistol, is it potentially game? Maybe not, because the nanosword finds the first kill. Android finds elimination, but he will not get here in time, and 100 Thieves take a required pistol round.
And it's gonna clean out Shanks, the boom boss, so well played by Asuna.
But again, this is 100 Thieves running into where NRG are defensively stacked up. They do find first blood onto Sam. Daps trying to back into the site. Desperate times, calling for desperate measures here. Ethan, first one forward, but no, it's the Sheriffs, and oh, the Shorty's also finding value. At the end, 100 Thieves will be able to win the site, but it comes at a cost, and now you're dealing with Android. And see if he can maybe catch one more kill, earning him closer and closer to that run it back. Comes down to the timing here. Nitro, the one to come across, misses the first headshot. A lot of his shots on both sides, but Nitro eventually cleans it up. And they will send Sam the solo play to A. Run it back will be spent here for NRG. Curveball out. Oh my God. Headshots from Android. Asuna in the back, though. Does find one and a second. Time becoming a problem. The 1v1. Asuna trying to work his way out of the site, but slipping away will be EU. And 100 Thieves have a hell of a look at it. But in the end, it's NRG who slipped the net. Boombot being spent. We'll agree that there is another contestant inside. Showstopper immediately, but oh, Daps just runs right through and finds the kill, leaving Asuna out to dry, in which EU finds the kill. Also, the flank potentially going to be a consideration as Shanks has worked his way around this play, and 100 Thieves are now bottled and trapped right around B main. They're trying to exit backwards.
Shanks.
He's got to play time. He's going to hear all of these footsteps. And now the timing of the call finds a lot of damage. Able to find one with help of Android for another, just down to Nitro. Healing Word will get him back to respectable health, but Spectre at long range versus the Vandal of Android. You don't feel good about it. Android first one up, tagged. Gonna get up the angle. Shanks is here for help in case it's required, with which it very well may be. Slow Orb comes down. Ethan's gonna find one kill with the hot hands, able to respond. The boom bot, a lot of value. Hunter's Fury is also out here for Hiko, and goodness, he may have just done more damage to his teammates than he did to his opponents for a moment there. Dap's still alive inside tree. We'll find an elimination, and it comes down to Hiko. 100 HP and a Sheriff, and maybe the hopes and dreams of trying to extend this, but it's going to be now match point for NRG, 12-5 in map 3.
Reason, they'll be fine. In fact, Shanks even might have time to get us operator to heaven. He does. Now Shanks getting an open kill. It's huge.
Barrier Orb gets placed as kind of a defensive screen on the way in, but it does not keep Nitro alive. Daps up top, trying to assist just to make sure that Shanks is not fully challenged. Last hope for 100 Thieves. Rests on the shoulders of 3. NRG going to give away the plant. Shanks full utility and a blade storm. Sees the head, misses the first blade. Also tagged down quite low. And how about the paint shells? Pushing them back, getting a little bit of extra breathing room for 100 Thieves. But now here comes the hit. Over the top, Shanks for his third elimination. Sam finds the fourth, just down to Hiko. Flash, oh, Android was trying to play for the BM knife. Not gonna make a difference. NRG, a welcoming party for Android. A little bit of humor and comedy for him as well. They take the 13-5 and send 100T to the lower bracket, where they'll have to play up against T1.